billion.
What? Some uppity foreigner in a T-shirt demanding money for his critical economic needs? We have critical economic needs too, buddy. Who are you, troll? Go away.
The president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, again turned to Washington for multi-billion-dollar financial assistance. But it's time for the American authorities to stop playing along with the arrogant foreigner in a T-shirt to whom the United States owes nothing, according to Fox News anchor Tucker Carlson.
Volodymyr Zelensky, the celebrity-endorsed dictator of the most corrupt nation in Europe. Zelensky is now shaking down our cowardly Congress for more cash at the very moment our own economy and our own borders are collapsing. Watch.
And we have two key financial needs of the country. That's $38 billion to make up for the deficit of our budget for next year, and other $17 billion that were verified by the World Bank and needed to rebuild the critical infrastructure. We need also targeted credits in the amount of $2 billion to rebuild the electric energy infrastructure after the destruction and to expand our export to Europe. We need credit limits to purchase gas and coal for the future heating season. The scope of this year's support should be not less than $5 billion.
What? Some uppity foreigner in a T-shirt demanding money for his critical economic needs? We have critical economic needs too, buddy. Who are you, troll? Go away. What? Since when does that guy have a claim on our treasury? So this is the job of people like Sandy Cortez, to remind us, again, to break the spell of hypnosis the U.S. Congress is under. We don't owe this guy anything, not one thing. Good luck, pal. That's it. And as our economy degrades and our border is gone, that guy's lecturing us with some Christmas list, like I want this, that, and I want a bicycle too. You better send it, quick. Really? Up yours, buddy. And at the same time, dragging us, the entire West, toward nuclear war, telling us we have to nuke Russia. And what does Sandy Cortez do? She affirms it. She's not a progressive. She's a stealthy neocon operative. The entire leadership of the so-called progressive movement is that. They're totally and utterly corrupt. Is anyone on the left pointing this out? Has Cenk Uygur said a word about it? The so-called radicals at Chapo Trap House? The Atlantic Magazine, NPR, MSNBC, are these left-wing media organizations always telling you how deeply they care about oppressed peoples? All of them calling for radical race war every day. But when actual civilization-ending war looms on the horizon, they're cheerleading for it, right alongside the Pentagon.
We're going to stay with our efforts to support Ukraine for as long as it takes.
We will not waver from our commitment to support Ukraine as long as it takes.
We will continue to support Ukraine for as long as it takes.
You're already north of $15 billion in terms of those commitments. How far do you go?
As long as it takes.
As long as it takes to do what? Has anyone even asked that question? Has Sandy Cortez asked that question? Have your progressive pals asked that question? As long as it takes to do what? How long is that? What's the goal? And at what cost? And what's the risk? Should we weigh those? No. As long as it takes. Why? Because they're getting more powerful, even as our country is getting less powerful by the day. The shamelessness goes right to the top. Of course it does. Here's Joe Biden on Saturday.
Are you concerned about the strength of the dollar right now?
I'm not concerned about the strength of the dollar. I'm concerned about the rest of the world. Does that make sense?
Can you explain that?
Yes. Our economy is strong as hell.
I'm not concerned about our economy. I'm concerned about Ukraine. Our economy is strong as hell. Really? Have you looked at markets? It's not just tycoons who care. That's where your retirement account is. It's way down. And by the way, day to day, you notice inflation. We have record inflation. We could go on about it. We have many times, but you already know. They're telling you, yes, we have inflation because it's kind of hard to deny. Their own fake cooked numbers reflect it. What they're telling you for now is that Republicans are responsible for it. They did this. Remember the Inflation Reduction Act? That's so much for that. Joe Biden is now saying, and we're quoting, if Republicans in Congress get their way, prices will go up and inflation will get worse. It's that simple. Really? Tell us how that works. It's unbelievable. It really is. It's like eating the cookies right in front of you. You ate the cookies. No, you ate the cookies. It's sick, actually.
Thanks for watching. If you like